There, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Trappe. This is their quadruple. This is one of the Trappist breweries. This one's is actually in the Netherlands, whereas most of them are in Belgium. There is one in the US, one in Italy. So really excited to dig into this one. Got some proper glassware, and so yes, the biggest beer in Belgian brewing. Proper glassware. This is actually, I think, one of my few like proper glasses for Belgian beer. So yeah, let's dig into the beer. Beer comes in a kind of like a deep amber copper color, nice clarity on there, beautiful carbonation rising out of the glass. I mean, the head is just already staying with a really light pour on there. So yeah, let's dig into this beer. What ABV is this guy? Big beer for sure, 10%. Oof. Yeah, I mean, it's all those classic Belgian dark strong ale aromatics. Nice rich spiciness. It's got breadiness. It's like this kind of like Christmas fruit cake thing. It's got dried dates. It's got raisins. It's got also not only like dark sweet raisins, but more towards those like when you bake raisins and you cook with them, they get a little bit of that kind of light, kind of like amber kind of color. So instead of like really sweet saturated, it's got a light fruitiness. There's also some spice in here. There's like that kind of like clove. There's baked, there you go, baked pears. There's star anise. It's got a really like rich, desserty, comforty kind of aromatic to it. Some caramel, like dark sugar, just all that stuff going on. But yes, very seasonal in my mind. All those flavors and those fruits and spices really just remind me of winter. But yeah, that's the profile of the beer. Cheers. So, on the flavor, up front, a lot of banana. Rich amounts of banana, just cooked banana for days. Banana bread, just like ripe bananas that you're ready to cook with, almost like a little bit of this kind of plantain note, but like more sweet. So like fried plantains and kind of Hispanic cooking can be a little bit more like starchy. This one's like use that and make it real nice and sweet. Sweet up front. It's a nice candied sweetness up front, more of that kind of brown sugar, even just straight regular grain sugar. Table sugar is just being thrown into your big rich beer. Big sweetness up front. Dark fruits for days, more of that kind of rich fruit character. We're getting some figs and some dates and some raisins I was talking about. And a little bit of that ripe plum character, very ripe beer. The fruits are very rich in this one, and they're sweet, and that's where I'm getting that kind of sugary note. More of that spice profile is driving in here, so you're getting wintry spices, star anise, lots of clove. It's quite dangerous. The beer is substantially dry. Is that ironic? Substantially dry. It is quite dry, warming on the way down. Beautiful, lively, medium plus with full carbonation. Boozy too. As it warms on the way down, but also you're sensing the alcohol coming through as well. And yeah, it's so dry that it's like remarkably thin because it's 10%, and you want something to chew on, but obviously the beer is meant to be carbonated and dry to really drive through the palate. Yeah, beautifully complex beer, wonderful flavor. It's obviously very specific to Belgian brewing tradition. It just has those iconic Belgian flavors in there, and if you like that stuff, this is a very good example of that. As for me, it's so beautifully, it's so well done, but it's still a flight beer to me, and it's just like not something that I like really want to turn back to. Like I'm already having it right now, and I'm trying to think about the next time I'd want to have this, and like I don't know when I'd want to have this again. And as I'm talking more of that kind of dessert cooked grilled pear kind of dessert caramelized pear kind of flavor comes in as well. So like mountains of fruitiness, mountains of sweetness, mountains of ripeness with some spice, and that carbonation drives in. It's obviously like just so much is going on, and it's complex and it's beautiful, but I don't know, something about it just like I don't really attach to it. For me, more of a stout guy. I like roast. I like carbonation. Lower amount of carbonation. I like chewiness. So it just has booze and it has so much flavor, but it's thin-ish because it's so dry. Honestly, just not one of the styles I really gravitate towards, even though this is something to very much compliment. I know I'm going round and around and around, and I know you guys just want a rating finally. It's delicious light beer. Let's go with my rating, 86. Sure. No, it's better than that. Come on, let's go better. It's better than that. 88. 88. The Trappe Quadrupel. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.